We have an item, too, that's going to be interesting to get. Oh, it's just a soul of a crestfallen warrior, so that's 5,000 souls or something like that. Good item, but ultimately a little bit of a unfulfilling win, because I was hoping that I'd get like a cool like Black Knight weapon or whatever. That being said, going up here is exactly what I want to be doing, because if I'm going up and out of that area, that says to me that I am at the ballista, and I am totes done with this horrible, I really can't overstate, like, how demonically, like, nasty that zone just was right there. I made it look hard. And I think it's very, very tough. Alright. Where on earth? Ah. Let's chill out over here. I'm gonna go this way. So I'm not quite out of the woods yet. There's still plenty of trees I need to chop down first. Okay, we have this thing. I'm just gonna drop straight down to it. I'll take a tiny bit of damage. Trap, maybe? Nope, homeward bone, very useful. If you ever get a homeward bone at the end of a branch of a dungeon, then you know for sure that you're there, and there's not going to be anything left for you to do. No treasure ahead. Ah, crap. I remember these guys from Dark Souls 1. Pinwheels, nope. Let's get away from that guy. Okay, that still hit me somehow. That's fine. Wait, these guys actually don't do nearly as much damage as they used to do. Because they used to just, like, utterly wreck you. Ow. Never mind, that was a little bit of wreckage there. They seem to be greatly nerfed from their Dark Souls 1 compatriots where they were doing, like... They would basically, like, hit you, like, 7 times and, like, push you around the map and do all sorts of crazy, crazy things. Here they seem to have, like, mellowed out. Maybe they had a kid or something, and they're just like, yeah, I just don't have time for rolling around anymore after taking care of little Bobby Wheels. You know, he's just learning how to roll around. You know, he's got his training wheels on and stuff like that. You know, being a dad really opens up your eyes. And, you know, I had to let go of a lot of anger that I had beforehand. Huh, what are you guys looking at? Those rocks aren't that interesting. What was I saying? These rocks kick ass. Alright, let's go up here. What are you? I fought you before. You're not anything too special. You're from the catacombs. I can just beat the crap out of you until you die. He's probably gonna come back to life, though. I'll need to keep an eye on him. Never mind, if I can pillage his corpse, it means he's not coming back to life. That's a nice little tell. Okay, he's gonna do that. Let's just wail on him here. Oh shit. Let's roll away from that attack. Nice little kukri throws. Very impressive. Oh, they poison you, too. I usually don't get hit by those because I just, like, they spread out a lot, but they have humongous gaps between them, and they're actually surprisingly slow moving, so they're not really that big of a deal at all. Revenge! Sweet, sweet revenge. So this is the giant siege arrow thing. To break it, you think you do something cool and cinematic. You come over here and you flip a lever and it stops working for forever. Whatever. What the hell? Oh, it's a giant. So the giants were in charge of building this weapon, which means the giants were in charge of, like, some sort of ancient war that took place over here or something. Huh. Neat. Well, I'm done here. Let's homeward bone. I am absolutely, positively, 100% done with that area. And could not be more grateful to have it taken care of. So having taken out the siege weapon, I can now go back... I'm actually going to go back to the shrine, the shrine bonfire, and level up because I have 30,000 souls. That's one level. And more vitality is absolutely on the menu here. So I'm going to go ahead and fight a boss, probably. But first I'm going to explore a little bit now that I've taken care of the main danger of that zone, and that there won't be a gigantic ballista constantly shooting shit at me the entire time I'm, like, trying to deal with killing little twinkling titanite lizards or gigantic fire crabs. Oh, did I say something about gigantic fire crabs? Well, I have some good news for people that are in the market for seeing gigantic fire crabs. There are gigantic fire crabs in the zone. I'm not going to fight any of them. I'm just going to run around them. Because they have a ton of health, they don't drop anything interesting, and are overall basically about as big of a disappointment as, like, getting crab at a restaurant usually is. And that's just like, oh, this is going to be fun. Then you pay, like, $15 for a crab, and you realize that a crab basically has, like, 2 morsels worth of food inside of it, and you're basically, like, buying a small chore to eat one. I'm not a big fan of crab. They're pretty tasty, though, all things considered. But, I mean, all a crab really is a delivery mechanism for, Old Bay seasoning. And you can just get that, like, on something and then put it on a chicken wing or something like that. Like, you know, real food that isn't, like, you know, an insect that lives at the bottom of the ocean. And then actually enjoy your seasoning as opposed to getting a crab hammer, smashing, like, a hard shell, and doing basically a whole bunch of extra work. I mean, you're probably burning more calories than you're getting. Eating crab is a net negative. I digress. Weird fact about myself, though. You know what I really like? Imitation crab. Imitation crab tastes wonderful. I don't know why I like imitation crab. I don't like imitation anything else, but imitation crab just is like a really nice texture, really great flavor. 10 out of 10 would recommend imitation crab to anybody who wishes to eat meat, even if it is like a weird tofu version of it. At least I think imitation crab is probably tofu. Oh no, imitation crab is probably fish. I mean, that would make the most sense to me. Like, I bet that imitation crab is probably just like haddock or something like that. Who knows? So, we're gonna get the hell out of here without hopefully pulling a lot of crab attention towards me. They look like they're minding their own business. Frankly, I'm totally cool with letting them live if they're cool with letting me live. You know, as the mantra of Dark Souls goes, live and let live. As the enemies are well known for their peaceful demeanor. And, you know, what's it called? Joie de vie. That's the word I was trying to think of. Something like that. Like joy of life. Yeah, whatever. Bon vivant. Stuff like that. Anyway. Yeah. 4 years of French and I barely remember how to say anything. I can't even remember how to pronounce name. Pronounce. I'm gonna cut my losses and fight a boss. I'm probably gonna die. Hi! Let's just get this started right out the gate here. So, Old Demon King or something like that. Yeah, that's what his name is. He has a lot of fireballs. He has a big club. He's basically like a demon that we've already fought like 4 of in previous iterations of going through various areas and stuff like that. Oh, let's roll! Oh man, barely had time for that. So all of his attacks have gigantic AoEs. Obviously I can't really do much to avoid these AoEs. I think that the prevailing strategy for soloing this guy is to use ranged attacks primarily. I'm obviously not going to be doing that because ranged attacks are for people that own arrows and things, and I'm not just going to go ahead and buy like a bunch of arrows or whatever. This is a Ring of Fire attack, maybe? Yep, there it is. So we'll roll my way through the Ring of Fire. It's also going to reverse its way out of here in a second. So we'll roll back through it and take a shit ton of damage. This guy is now summoning meteors. I'm going to hit him and then start rolling. Just keep rolling, keep on rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. That's probably the name of a song. He's down to half health here. I need to get the hell away from him. Damn it! Half health. Well, that's actually a pretty good attempt for the first try. Probably gonna be good to get him, but man, did my pride take a enormous downturn there. Let's put some distance between me and him. It's gonna spam rollage until that happens. Alright, recovered my souls. Should be able to avoid that attack by just... Wow. Yeah, sure, just go right through the, thing. That's fine. Okay, let's hit him here. So, the gist is, I'm gonna play a game called Hit Him Once and Then Run Away. That seems to be probably the smart, conservative strategy for getting through this fight. Or I can just get hit 7,000 times. That's fine, too. Equally good conservative strategy for... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, should be safe here. See what he's gonna do. He's gonna probably come close and do a big sweep. We'll roll in tight on him, hit him here. Want to roll away from that. Got embedded in his club. Huh. This is a particularly strange camera angle. I've lost lock on with him. So that was kind of annoying for making sure that I could see what he was up to. Let's hit him once. Want to pull away from that. Hit him again. Let's roll away from that. Hit him again. Whoops, that whiffed. Okay, here's the plan. We gotta run away now. Gotta put some distance between me and him. Heal up. 7 Estus flasks. I was amazingly just on the rim of that ring attack there. It does have a finite distance. I managed to just barely find it by pure luck of having to be in the right spot at the right time. So I will gladly take such sort of luck. This attack is so frustrating to deal with. And the reason is that I will roll before that attack hits, but I'll still get hit by it. Which means that... Oh, come on, game! Which means that it, like, eats the roll input, and then makes me roll after the... Like, way after it's relevant for me wanting to roll. And, yeah. But this is not a boss where you can, like, shield any of his attacks as far as I can tell. I mean, he's got a club that's literally the size of most giant people. So, we're not gonna risk even attempting, like, a great sword there. Okay, meteor attack has been dispelled. He's gonna do a big ring of fire. He's gonna do his best Johnny Cash impersonation. We're gonna run along the perimeter here to avoid that fire attack. We're gonna get hit by that fire attack. I'm gonna queue up an Estus. And let's get away from this sweep that he's about to launch. Hit him here once or twice. That's a bad spot to be in. That could have been a lot worse. Let's roll behind him. He's summoning a bunch of meteors. He's gonna hit him a couple times here. Get him really low on health now. Gonna run away from where the meteors are falling. And he's down to... I mean, he is hurting. Like, that is maybe about 15% of his total life bar. So this is gonna be game over for him in about 2 minutes. Let's roll away from that attack. Hit him in his crotch a couple times. Uh-oh. Oh, good, I staggered him there. And now he appears to have just given up on life. Ow. Never mind, he had one tiny little bit of, like, left in him. So he's gonna summon a ring now. Yep, now he's taking a knee. I guess it's fourth quarter. They're up ahead, and he's just taking a knee so that the QB doesn't take any more injuries. But the QB just took a gigantic sword in the ass. Weird game of football, I know. Not usually how football goes. There are usually way less swords. But we're playing in the Demon League where things get a little bit more intense. Ember restored. 5,000 souls and the soul of the boss. This zone is complete and was actually more or less not really that beneficial to me overall.